Hey, yo, Wiz. 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 Hey, yo, Wiz.
start now. I'll turn this music down. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's hope that nothing goes wrong. Headsets on. Good. Everything's good. Okay. True Woody is in the building. Okay, let's see. It is showtime, Verge. Let's get it started. I've been meaning to revamp the layout so that the communication is a little bit clear. So at the bottom you can see ways of contact. Obviously the YouTube channel, the Twitter, my Twitter page, and my Instagram. So all of that is made clear so you guys can find ways to contact me on the days that I'm not live. Okay, so I might remember this Saturday is my stepbrother's 30th birthday, so I have to obviously attend. I already confirmed that I will be available for that. So basically whenever I get back home, because that's in Virginia, I will play some Gran Turismo. I will also play Gran Turismo when I get back home from work tonight. Tomorrow, right before... Shit. I fucking forgot already. I'm not sure if it's before... I know it's before 12. But I'm not sure if it's before 1. Let me go check.
What are you talking about?
My movie tickets for Batman. Let's see.
Check that out.
Let's see. Movie tickets is right before 1, so it's at 12:40. So 12. There won't be any game cast or anything. So basically around the time that I get up, I'm heading out as soon as possible. So because there's something about to happen with the fucking trains, and I don't know, they're fucking up. I gotta figure out what's going on with that. But long story short, I'm gonna get up as early as possible. So what I might do is I might capture, just for content purposes, I might capture, just a small little teaser of 4K 60 gameplay from Gran Turismo when I get home, and post that up. It'll probably be like a 4 or 5 minute video. You'll probably see it around the time that I'll probably be hitting DC. So no stream tomorrow, no stream on Saturday. We will be here for the Sunday show to unpack all the crazy news, but we are going to make sure today is an extra special day to cover some of the crazy shit that happened yesterday. So let's dive into it, True Witty. First, and I'm not sure if you guys need a visual, but I do know we have the visual and we have the link, and that will be taking us to the Survivor page. Now, if you guys are joining for the first time or you don't know who Survivor is a Xbox-centric website that gives Xbox games good scores.
They just hate PlayStation.
Well, let's dive deep into it. They give Xbox games good scores and they give PlayStation games bad scores. It was because of the PlayStation gaming community, which is an amazing community. I'm glad that I'm a part of them. I'm glad they formed around me. I say that because I was here before they existed, but they are doing good. Yeah, there are some toxic areas of the PlayStation community, but that's any community. Yeah, that's every community. But I feel that we are less toxic than any of the other gaming communities, and we're talking about Xbox, PC, and Nintendo. So, long story short, the PlayStation community had a nice little campaign on Twitter where they had a screenshot of the review scores from Survivor. Now, I want to let y'all know what happened yesterday. Now, that campaign was successful. PlayStation Australia has withheld review codes for Gran Turismo 7 and probably any other game that is a Sony first-party studio from Stevivor, right? Stevivor really gets their traffic when a big game comes out and they either give it a bad score or they give it a good score, knowing that that game does not deserve the good score or knowing that that game does not deserve the bad score. So that's how they get their traffic. There are probably, among all big games, there are probably a good anywhere between 4 and 10 questionable reviews that will make you, the viewer, go click on that website to see what the fuck is up, right? I'm here to tell you right now, don't waste your time. They're doing it for traffic. Don't waste your time. So Stevivor had made an article yesterday confirming that they would not be able to put up the Gran Turismo 7 review on time. And when you really read into it, they don't want to admit in the article that they got caught. They know about the campaign. People tagged them in the campaign. I know I did. I had posted 3 different posts about Stevivor, their last review with Horizon, and that day everybody was getting on Stevivor's case. Now, if I was Stevivor, I would not have picked. Oh man, we got so much fucking news. I would not have picked Horizon to do that to. And the reason why I want to say we got so much good news, because if we look at why you shouldn't have picked Horizon, it would have been abundantly clear. So I don't think that screenshot is cropped enough. So I'm gonna go take the screenshot. I'm gonna crop it. So today, if you go to the Red Alerts TrueWitty at 10:33 a.m., I had posted a screenshot. It's game coverage during launch week. It goes from Ghost of Tsushima all the way up to Elden Ring. And as you can see, number 2 at the most coveraged game between Ghost of Tsushima and now Elden Ring was Horizon Forbidden West. So it probably was not the best idea for Stevivor to make such a obvious target of themselves of what they have been doing. Because when they did what they did with Horizon, it painted a big target on their back. And because of the PlayStation gaming community sharing those screenshots of all the bad reviews they have given only to PlayStation games, Sony was like, oh yeah, this is the last straw. You're gone. And they cut their communication. They stopped giving them codes. From what I understand, Gran Turismo 7 is not the only one. They're not speaking to them. They're not replying to any of their calls. They're not replying to their emails that they said. All of this information was displayed to us from Stevivor yesterday because they was mad.
Survivor's like, I'm disappointed. I'm like,
yeah,
everyone's getting on them, bro. This is what you get.
So like True is saying, this is what they get. But we got this information from Stevivor themselves that in the article they tried to contact Sony for the review code. They tried to do this. They tried to go through their normal avenues. They were not successful. From what I understand, the way that they got the review code for Horizon is a little telling. That's why today's video is just gonna be on a whole nother level of facts.
But the thing is, they said publicly that they're still gonna do a review.
That's cool, but I want you to dive back into the game that started it, Horizon. They weren't supposed to get that code. I believe Stevivor got caught. I'm looking at it right now. I think Stevivor might have got caught. And I'm going to put the chart up so you guys can see what me and True what he's saying. They probably got caught anywhere between Returnal, Destruction All-Stars, Demon Souls, Ratchet and Clank, and what's that one right there? And probably The Last of Us Part 2.
You know what's funny though, Jay?
So they probably got caught a long time ago because they weren't even supposed to get the Horizon code, as you remember. They had somebody else that got the code to do the review for the website, but Sony did not send them a code. So I think Sony had caught them before Horizon, but because of what they did, that blatantly despite Sony with Horizon doing a review, even though they didn't get the code, that's when Sony was like, okay, you want to do that? Well, we cut you off completely. We try and be nice about it. You try to go around our back. We're going to cut you off completely. Now, they can still do the review when the game comes out and they can purchase it like normal people. But they're not going to be given free codes anymore. And I feel like if we're going forward with this discussion today, and again, guys, I just wanted to crop this image. So, if you don't mind, I just want to crop this image for you.
Jay, they gave God of War and Bleeding Edge the exact same score.
What score was that?
Both of them was an 8.
Yeah, that's bullshit. So
one's dead, and one's still being played. Funny enough, huh?
Yeah, that is crazy. So I got the screenshot, and it looked like maybe it didn't need to be cropped, but I thought it needed to be cropped. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go save it to the computer, and then we just gonna go post it as the cover so we can take a look at it together. But it's really telling. It's also telling about another story that we're also going to talk a little bit about before we end our coverage on Elden Ring. And when I do mean end our coverage, if I do get the game this year, because of the other things that I don't like about it, if I do get the game this year, I will not be covering it like I cover any other game. You guys know my history with the Souls games. I love the exclusive ones because of their creative freedom and because they are literally the best. But when it comes to games like this that are hyped up just because you'll see. You'll see. So you True Witty, you see the chart, right? Yeah, when they see the chart, they go like, oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah. That what I'm about to show you guys is obvious. And I know you guys heard this word before. Media bias.
Hey.
What I'm about to show you is obvious media bias. And it is so fucking blatant. It's not even funny. The level of coverage Elden Ring... hold on, True Witty. The level of coverage Elden Ring have received compared to other games or other games combined is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. You looking at that chart, right? You see that Elden Ring is higher, almost 2 times higher than Horizon. You know, like it makes absolutely no fucking sense. I'm finalizing a crop, and you guys should be able to see it real soon. I just want to do this real quick if you guys don't mind. I think this should be good. Okay, there we go. This is the one. So I want to take me and True Witty's face off, and then we're going to discuss it with the chat so they can see what we've been talking about. So do you guys see what I'm talking about? This is what we call media bias. Now, this is the weirdest thing. We got some information on Elden Ring and how well it sold, and they were like, hey, it's one of the best, it's like one of the best games out there. And what was it? They compared it to Call of Duty and FIFA in the UK, like, because those games sell a lot when they come out. So there was like, if you're comparing a game that's not Call of Duty or FIFA in the UK, this is like one of the most blah, 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 like it was very successful, blah, blah, blah. So, and I don't think look, the media feels like we're idiots and that we don't catch on. So the guy that shared this post was not a part of the original article. This was from a completely different outlet. And he had posted basically saying, hey, look at how much coverage it got. Kind of like, hey, it got a lot of coverage, so that was good. No. That's bad. Because the media decides what they want to cover. This is not the coverage of gamers. This is the coverage of the media. So if you look at the media willingly covering this game above all other games since Ghost of Tsushima, that's actually bias. That has nothing to do with the consumers. That has nothing to do with gamers. That's you deciding to cover that game more than any other game. And again, the way that he posted it, he was like, "Oh, look, yeah, man, congratulations, Elderman. Look how good, like the coverage was so good and blah blah blah." No, bro. Y'all decided to cover this and decided to ignore other games. You decided to ignore other games and you decided to cover this more. Will there be a more hyped up game than Elden Ring? I don't know. We also want to take into account that they decided to cover Halo Infinite more than The Last of Us, even though it wasn't a completed game. We also want to talk about they decided to cover Cyberpunk 2077 more than Halo, even though it was a broken game. I mean, when we get really, really down to it, we see a lot of bias here. Returnal was a bigger game, doing something completely new for that studio compared to another Monster Hunter game, which was the one on Switch. Even though that, the one on Switch got a little bit more media coverage than Returnal. Which you guys might not know that because it's almost neck and neck, but still by a couple numbers. So we're looking at these situations where it's just complete media bias, where the media likes a Nintendo game over a PlayStation game, or they like an Xbox game over a PlayStation game, or they like a multi-platform game over a PlayStation game. They don't want PlayStation to win. Let's go down where it first started. Again, this is not my chart. This is coming from Ico, Footprints, powered by Footprints, from this one outlet guy. He thought posting it under GameIndustry.biz article today was like a big thing. He was like, "Hey, let's cover this, and I'm gonna throw this in there and let y'all know how good it was because it was covered." No. The game is covered before we know it's good. The coverage lets us know if it's good or not. It doesn't get coverage based off it being good. It gets coverage before we know if it's good, which means the media decides on what they want to show us. We don't decide. So it started with Ghost of Tsushima. Now this is what I want to ask you guys something. Think about this, Unknown. Think about this. Everybody in the chat, everybody listening to the sound of my voice. Why the fuck did the media cover Metroid Dread more than Ghost of Tsushima? We know which game was better. Why did why did Metroid Dread get more coverage than Ghost of Tsushima?
Because it's Nintendo.
There you go. That's bias. We already know the media is gonna give Nintendo passes. The new Pokemon game was atrocious, but they still gave it an 80 something. See, that's what I'm saying. I love the media right now, Truity, because they don't give a fuck.
Listen, they still can't stop what Sony's doing at the end of the day.
It's true, but they are careless, and us getting these clues, getting this proof, getting this evidence that they are biased, that we should continue not trusting them. That's what they're giving us. Like, they're giving us this info like, hey, yeah, man, we definitely are corrupt. We are definitely not legit. We don't complete our games. We don't know shit about these games. We really don't like these series. But we like them more than PlayStation games. So we're going to give it a higher score. We're going to cover it more. We're going to make it look better. They're going to do all of this. And they still want people to trust them. No. I'm not trusting shit you say.
Yo, Aaron, I heard. Hey, what's up, guys? I seen Aaron in the chat.
What's going on?
He said that Breath of the Wild is gonna top Elden Ring. I don't see that happening, man. You know why? Because
Breath of the Wild has to be a near perfect game that will have to be a 98.
Yeah, and also it's not a multiplat. It's an exclusive. I think they're done with getting us extremely high scores, bro.
No. Let's paint a pattern so you can understand, because you about to take a L. And I don't want you to take an L, but you're about to walk into an L. The pattern, right? The pattern is Horizon Zero Dawn sat at a 80 89, right? Horizon Forbidden West actually did sit at an 89 before Survivor came in. That's why Survivor just got picked on by Sony. Because they're the one that were actually responsible for it dropping to 88 and staying there. So, Horizon Forbidden West and Horizon Zero Dawn, 89. Okay, not fair. We know Part 2 improved tremendously on Part 1. It's not fair. But again, we were able to see what the media is doing. Sony is able to see what the media is doing, right? So it's good. But the scores are basically the same. If we're looking at Elden Ring versus like the last Souls game, it's pretty much on par. It's sitting at the same bracket of 90 something. It is still the highest of Souls games that I think I remember. I know Demon Souls got 92. This game got a 97. So this is probably one of the highest Souls games. If not, it might be tied with something. Is this the highest? I don't want to do my research, but I do want to do my research. I don't want to do my research because I didn't have it set up. But just give me like 1 minute. I'll be able to tell you guys if it's the highest. And I will be using... I think we'll be starting with Dark Souls first, and then we'll be moving to Bloodborne.
Yeah, I wonder what Dark Souls 3 got. Because that's like a all-time favorite right there.
So, Dark Souls... Okay, they're doing dumb shit. Okay. They're doing stupid shit. Hold on. So I searched Dark Souls 3. And it got an 89 on PS4.
Okay.
Does that sound right? That doesn't sound right about that. Is that right? Huh, it is right. Dark Souls 3 got an 89 on Metacritic for the PS4. I'm checking the Xbox version now. The Xbox version got an 87. And I think the reason why Dark Souls 3 had a low score is because Bloodborne was so good. And because they were using parts of the Bloodborne engine, it wasn't fresh to the people that were playing it. So they did get caught. They finally did get caught for using assets and weren't really improving upon anything. This is why they had to do Elden Ring, because they got caught with Dark Souls 3. So Dark Souls 3, and from what I heard, Dark Souls 3 was difficult. So we had Dark Souls 3 being at an 89. We had Bloodborne being at a 92. But then we had the Demon Souls remake also being at a 92. But the original Demon Souls was at an 89. So we have a pattern. Patterns are important. I've been talking about patterns for a long time. They are fucking important. Now let's go over that again. Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, within at least the first couple days, stuck at an 89 until Survivor came in and knocked it to 88. Right? So we're going to ignore that 88. It's basically 89. Not fair, but that's how it is. First game in Soul series is 89, right? And let's say the last game in the Soul series, even though these are all Souls games, but the last game that has Souls in the name is also 89. So Demon Souls on the PS3, 89. Dark Souls 3 on the PS4, 89. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It's funny how hard it is for a game to hit that 90, you know? It's kind of crazy. Like, it's interesting.
So, this is where the pattern starts to branch. Sekiro actually is not that much higher than Dark Souls 3. Sekiro is only at a 90 on the PS4.
Okay.
Dark Souls 3, 89. Demon Souls, the original game, 89. Patterns. They're all over the fucking place. I believe that the new Zelda game is not going to get that much lower of a score than the first one. It's going to be on par. It's going to be within 3 to 4 point bracket. Lower or higher. The last Zelda, 96. So that means the new Zelda is either going to be perfect by the media standards, not by realistic standards, or it's gonna be like at least 4 points lower, right? I wanted to get one more out the way, and that was a Dark Souls 2. So when we go over here to Dark Souls 2, only 1 point higher than Sekiro, and that's sitting at a 91. The Souls games being very hyped up is very true. However, they have not gotten as high as Elden Ring. And what I need to understand, some people are saying, okay, as a casual gamer, they heard that this game is easy. They're going in to play the game. It's still fucking difficult. They want to give up on the game. Some people well, as you know, the analysis, they're like, the frame rate's still not good. They've never been good at frame rate, even in the remasters. But again, with all these minute problems that they make a big deal of on any other game, and they also knock points off on any other game except for Nintendo titles, they still was like, we're going to give this a 10 out of 10. That's the problem. That's the problem we're having here.
Yeah.
And the coverage, as y'all can see right here, the coverage was off the charts. It's only 3 people in the panel right now talking. It's Games for Eternity, it's myself and True Witty, right? And I have it moved at the top of the square, the rectangle right here, right? So I have it moved at the top, and True Witty is at the bottom because he takes L's. But his name is covering the top portion of how much it was covered compared to Horizon. Literally, it was almost covered 2 times more than Horizon. So when people were like, oh, the coverage, Elden Ring is so much better than Horizon. Look, it swept it. No, the media decided to sweep it. It's not a better looking game. It's not a better functioning game. The frame rates are not on the level. The character models are not on the level. The water isn't on the level. The sky isn't on the level. I can go into it day after day. The fundamental gameplay elements are not on that level. Who decided that the game was better? Oh, the media. The media decided that the game was better. I ain't waging war against no media like some Donald Trump bullshit, but we gotta call it out, bro. I don't make the facts. They make the facts. And when they start snitching on themselves, it's up to me to make sure I expose the fact that they snitched on themselves. So they was rubbing each other's back on how good they covered Elden Ring, that one media outlet posted this publicly underneath Game Industries Biz new article, and then he tried to like, hey, look how good it was. We all covered it. It was good. No, your coverage made it seem good. No one knew it was good until your coverage. You didn't even think it was good. You just covered it because it was hyped up. You wanted traffic to your website. That does not make a game good.
Exactly. Yep.
Like, bro, there's so many analogies I can fucking think of right now. It's not even funny. Like, so because this one's rated R. Because everybody in the hood fucks the same female. Hold on. Does that make the value higher? No.
Hey.
It doesn't. I mean, I want y'all to think about my buying habits. I completely stay away from multi-platforms because there's nothing special. I know the developer is told to have parity. I know that. I've been gaming for so long that I know that multi-platform games will never ever be able to shine as much as we know they can shine if they were only made on PlayStation 5. However, with that limitation, the PlayStation 5 is such an amazing piece of hardware, it can still make that game shine on their piece of hardware. Being able to play the backwards compatibility version of the PS4 and have it locked to 60 frames no matter what you're doing on Elden Ring is something no other platform can do. Not a single fucking platform. So we will conclude our Elden Ring coverage, and we will make sure we cover it for the next 20 minutes, and then we are going to say goodbye to Elden Ring. I appreciate everybody that loves Souls games. I'm pretty sure you guys are having a great time The co-op looks fun. Everything looks great. But let's be honest. Let's call it what it is. The game ain't that good. They're hyping it up. Again, this ain't me lying. This is me showing you what the media has shared with another media outlet. And they try to paint the picture completely different. If you decide to cover something more than another game, the perception of the consumer is going to think that that thing is better. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't post this. I didn't make this shit. Somebody else that thought it was the right time to expose the bias of the entire games industry media thought that it was the right time to post this. And I was in the right place at the right time working for you guys. For real. Working for you guys so y'all can be educated. Because I know people like, hey, bro, something up with Elden Ring. Why is it everywhere? Blah, blah, blah. What's going on? Why is it so good? There you go. They decided to make it good. They decided to write and say it was good. They could have easily just gave Horizon 10 out of 10s, but that was not their agenda. They did not want PlayStation to win anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They're tired of PlayStation being on top. But no matter what, like True what he said, PlayStation releasing more high quality games than anybody else. More next gen centric games than anybody else. Nintendo ain't on that level, and they probably never gonna be on that level because they mess around with handhelds. Xbox, I don't know. Somebody told me they had all the money in the world, but they can't bring out the fucking games. No one single individual owns PC, so nobody can actually privately fund high quality AAA Game of the Year winners exclusively only on PC, so they're disqualified. So who the fuck are we left with? Who's putting in the most work? There's no bias in that. It's all facts. For 4 straight months, we got game after game.
Yep.
Whether we talking about a remaster, whether we talking about an indie title, whether we talking about an open world title, whether we talking about a racing game. Month after month, we got content. We got games. Ain't nobody else doing that shit like Sony. I wish I was lying to you, but I'm
That's
not.
extremely sad, though.
And yet, we still got the games media, and this where it get real fucked up. We got the games media making it seem like Sony don't have good games, but they reviewed the game on the PlayStation.
Yep.
Because the PlayStation 5 was the only place that was playing the game acceptable.
Yep.
Even when they don't want PlayStation to win, PlayStation is winning people. Come on, man.
Yep. The performance.
Make it make sense. They tried to cover this more than the last PlayStation exclusive to make the last PlayStation exclusive irrelevant. But this multiplat, they had to play on a PlayStation system.
Yeah. It's really something how they really made the bias so obvious just very recently with the whole little gift they came up with and shit, or the meme. Yo, that's wild, bro.
I will be talking to Sick Humor. I will be talking to J-Dub. I will also be talking to King Thrash. And I'm not sure when his next round table is, but I will make it my mission to be a part of that because this information needs to be talked about among the whole, every branch of the PlayStation gaming community. We can all be in accordance. We can no longer be clueless that the media does not like PlayStation. This is all the fucking evidence you need. This is the evidence. This is what it says right there. Game coverage during launch week. This has nothing to do with PlayStation gamers. This has everything to do with media outlets. I mean, if you've been gaming as long as I am, and you're not on autopilot, and you don't allow someone else to, and I'm talking about the games media, you won't allow like a games website to tell you if a game is good or not, because you have that knowledge, because you are, you have that gaming intuition that me and Yella talk about, where we can just look at a game and tell that it's day one. Well, sadly, if you don't have that, you do need a little bit of help. Most people quickly turn to a games journalist website. They might quickly turn to Metacritic. They might go to IGN or something, or Greg Miller or somebody like that, or an influencer that's very popular or has a shitload of subscribers on YouTube. But I'm telling you here right now, it's probably to go to the hood. Go to the hood. Talk to your fellow gamer that's picking that game up. They'll let you know what's up. You might have to wait the day that the game comes out or the weekend so that gamer or those groups of gamers that you know are going to play that game and they'll let you know. But don't follow the media. They going to tell you what they want to tell you. Most of these motherfuckers don't complete the games. Most of the people that write about the games are not even the people actually playing the games. This is why we don't get live stream reviews, which is something that I do, but nobody else does. And I'm talking about the games media. Let me kind of let you guys know what that means. Mm-hmm. It's not a term that's used, but it's a term that needs to be used. Sick Humor, myself, King Thrash, a lot of other gamers, many other gamers, Jabari and Persona, we play games in front of you guys. Sometimes we're on camera, sometimes we're not. But we give you live impressions. While we're playing, you will see if the game is working. You will see if it's buggy. You will see everything. When someone's live streaming, you can't create smoke and mirrors. Yeah. That's why I live stream a lot of my games, because I know people have questions. But guess what? When you're watching me live play a game, all questions will be revealed. Oh, how does the game run? You will see. Is there any glitches? You will see. How's the photo mode? You will see. Because I'm playing it in front of you. But the game journalists, these niggas not playing shit in front of us at all. Most of them don't even do video reviews. The only few people we can count on for a video review, and it's only chopped up good pieces of the game, is GameSpot, IGN, Game Informer, Kind of Funny Games. But, let me get this off screen real quick. I wanted to show y'all something that I had noticed. We got a lot of news today, but we only have about 12 minutes because I fucking bit into the cover Elden Ring. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm not covering Elden Ring anymore. I know the game ain't worth it. I know it's not worth all those 10 out of 10s. The Game of the Year award that it will receive at the end of the year, I know it's not worth it.
Oh, yeah.
But it's going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
And why is it going to get it? Because we don't decide shit. The only thing we really decide is if the game is profitable or not by buying it. But if the media tells you how good the game is, they basically stealing the money from you because they're not being honest. I very rarely recommend games. I just say I'm going to buy it day one. And if you know I'm buying it day one, you know it's something special. If I actually go follow through with my day one claim, you know it's really something special. Let me show you a style that I like that PlayStation Access does that a lot of other people don't do, right? So, let's just go take a look at where I was at. I was working out.
Oh, I forgot something. Let me find this quick.
I was working out earlier, so normally when I'm working out, I try to have like either music on or sometimes I have a live stream on, depending on the type of workout I'm doing. And what direction I'm facing, if I'm doing like a lot of ground workouts, then I'll probably just have music. But if I'm like standing up doing a lot of standing workouts, that's when, I put on like a live stream on it, just so I can get some, some info, because it's always hard for me to sit still and get that information for coverage. So one thing I've been doing, at least over the last 5 months, is watching PlayStation Access. PlayStation Access will do live streams.
Mm-hmm.
They're not edited. They normally play a lot of co-op games, and they play in Babylon's Fall, and they're covering the game while they're playing it. And that's what we do here at the PlayStation Legion. We've been doing it for over 5 years now. But I've been
That's what they were
covering.
expecting.
Yo, I gotta say, man, PlayStation Access has to be some of the most genuine like media outlets.
Oh yeah,
They
very
always
genuine.
have been though. I've always
That's what
loved
they were
them, bro.
expecting.
I've always loved them, bro.
So nobody's really
Mhm.
covering Babylon's Fall because the game is, I don't want to say dog shit. Like I said, the gameplay is great, but compared to everything that's out right now, the visuals are not on current gen level, and
Bro,
I don't know what that's all
they need
about.
to stop
Yeah,
giving.
that game.
I
Yeah.
don't care what it is. They need to stop giving Platinum Games time. Like I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know what
you
to
said
say.
Platinum Games? Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, this is the thing, man. They have fallen. I will excuse their behavior, but then I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to retract that. I will only excuse their behavior because they've been fucking around with Nintendo for so long that this is like, you gotta remember, like, Nintendo Switch can't do good graphics, and we know they've been working on Bayonetta 3 for a long time. So if this is the you understand that. Let's take an example. And I only got 8 minutes to cover. Fuck.
Oh, you didn't know?
I do know.
Bill Spencer better call somebody.
What?
Welcome, light skinned Batman. I will be seeing Batman tomorrow
God, man.
early in the morning with you.
Right on. What time you go?
12:40 DC.
I'll be seeing it before you. Right on. I'll
doesn't
make
matter.
I'll spoil every goddamn last minute of
It
it.
doesn't matter. I'm gonna see that 8 times.
On the 88 crimes.
On the 88 crowns. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
What's up, yo?
About to get my day.
We only got 7 fucking minutes to cover Elden Ring before we stop covering it. So
Go ahead.
okay. Then we got this one. There we go. So, yesterday I made it my mission to not give a fuck. I went to Twitter and I just didn't give a fuck. I spit out 4 facts, and there was only I'll help you out. Out of the 4 facts, something had happened. I don't know if it was an Xbox dude or a PC dude, but long story short, the person had came there and tried to refute the fact, and the fact was that the PlayStation 5. Let me move y'all down just a little bit. I'm gonna move y'all down so that you can see that. Okay, there we go. So the PlayStation 5 version of Elden Ring, whether it's the PlayStation 5 or the backwards compatibility PS4 version played on the PlayStation 5, has the higher frame rate. That's the one that's locked at 60, the backwards compatibility one. The dude tried to tell me, yeah, but the resolution takes a hit. And I was like, the fact remains. It's the only platform that allows you to play at a 60 frames per second with no dips. I waited for him to come back, and he never came back. Now, this is the thing. Nobody wants to hear the truth. It hurts, man. It doesn't matter what aspect it is. It could be personal truth. It could be gaming truth. It could be movies or comic books. We don't like the truth. We fight it all the time. Until sometimes we just have to come to terms that what that person said is facts. Then you move the fuck on. I'm letting y'all know right now, bro. That's why this whole media coverage of Elden Ring was so funny. They covered the game so that you wouldn't pay attention to the fact that PlayStation was doing good. But the platform that was more superior was the PlayStation. So you're going to have to buy the game on a PlayStation where the game you tried to make people ignore is still available. And that's Horizon Forbidden West. So for Sony, it's a double W. And then right behind Elden Ring is Gran Turismo. That's a triple W. That's www.xboxhasnofuckinggames.com.
www.
It's 3 W's, people. They wish. There was this one point, I think it was in the preview of it, right? And I think it was all like right here. So this is what I like. It wasn't this one. It was right here. Okay, that's what it is. Where they had I think they had all 3 beside each other, right? This one was awesome. I love this one. This one was quality mode. And quality mode, if we just stop and right here, this is not orchestrated. This is nothing. I'm just randomly stop right there. This is quality mode. We know quality mode normally is supposed to be at 30 frames per second, and then the resolution is supposed to be high. From Software, I don't know what's up with them with performance. They're always all over the place, whether it's quality or, in this case, performance. So the quality mode right here has PlayStation 5 at 40 frames per second, the Xbox Series X at 35 frames per second, and the Xbox Series S at 30 frames per second. I can't make this up. You see the difference between somebody telling you the truth and somebody telling you a lie? This is facts right here. Xbox is taking L's all over. Xbox is taking more L's than TrueWitty. Right now. And that's
I'm happy about that.
You shouldn't be. Because that's a lot of L's.
No, I should be because it takes the heat off me.
But yeah, man. Let me see. What we got? We got 4 more minutes to cover Elden Ring. Okay, let's see. I'm dead ass serious too. I'm not talking about this shit no more. Unless that shit get like an update 3.0 and everything is fixed and, you know, it actually looks like a next gen title. But
Don't count your chickens just yet.
Here we go. This is it right here. This is the legendary PS4 Pro backwards compatibility PS5 mode. Now, this is what I want everybody to understand. They had broke this down before the PS5 came out, right? There are certain games that if you get on PS4, they were already made with the PS4 Pro in mind. So you're not gonna play a PS4 game on PS5. If the game was made with PS4 Pro in mind, when you play that PS4 game on your PS5, it's running in PS4 Pro backwards compatibility mode. So it's already playing better. However, the PS4 Pro won't have the game running at 60 frames on the PS4 Pro. But the PS4 Pro version of the game will have it running at a locked 60 frames per second on your PS5. Again, this is a more stable frames per second than the PC. Let me say that again. The PS5 has a method of giving the gamer a more stable performance than the PC. Because it's always locked. You see that blue line? You see it's not moving? Let me let it play. It's always locked. It's always locked to the point that he couldn't bitch. It's always locked to the point that he went throughout the whole fucking game and he could not find any dips. So that he tried to replicate it. This one to get real deep right here. This is the deepest part. He tried to replicate it with the Xbox One X version of the game. He said that he had to play the game offline. Because if he played the game online, Xbox would continuously try to update the version to the Xbox Series X version. So when he did his test, he told us what the frame rates was, but he did admit that it was not locked. He was not able to get the same performance as the PS4 Pro backwards compatibility version of the game running on a PS5. So because he couldn't get that frame rate, he didn't really show the whole setup, as you can see right here. He's just telling you.
Smart delivery doesn't work.
Smart delivery does not work. No. Smart delivery works. When you get the Xbox One version, you get the Xbox Series X. But
yeah, but your thing is you can't play a Xbox One version of a game
online. No, you can't play it online because if you play it online, this specific game they're gonna keep trying to update it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You're gonna end up with the Xbox Series X version, which, as we already know, is not running good. So he goes back to the PS4, the PS4 Pro version of the game on PS5, and as you can see, it's running at a 60 frames. If you're looking at it with your eyes, you can clearly tell that the PS5 version of the successful test versus the Xbox version is more clear. It's more fluid because it's running at the 60. Oh, at Xbox, it wasn't doing that. So this was the test we all wanted. They didn't shy away from comparing the two games head to head, which is something I love when they do. Cyber Dragon, what's going on, man? I didn't do my shout outs today, but I will do them now. We're moving on to Gran Turismo 7, but I want to do my shout outs before I do that. It is a shitload of people in here. I'm assuming all you guys are some amazing gamers. So I'm going to be doing my shout out real quick. Digital Foundry wasted little to no time to do their coverage of Gran Turismo, and there's one thing I just want to say before we just wrap up everything on Elden Ring. Let me see if this is right. The Gran Turismo coverage was so in-depth on things that they did with Horizon that, again, we still see the media bias. They didn't look at any trees on Elden Ring. They didn't look at the ground. They didn't analyze the water. They didn't analyze the sky. They didn't analyze the brick formation on the buildings.
The brick.
They didn't analyze. They didn't analyze the hair. They didn't analyze reflections in the eyeballs. They didn't analyze any fuzz on the skin.
Very specific, bro.
I'm just letting y'all know they didn't keep that same energy.
Then again, that's what they do. So
I know that's what they do, right? You expected them to treat this game like they did Gran Turismo. You expected them to treat this game like they did with Horizon, but they didn't. And there we come full circle. As you can see right here, media bias. Right? Real simple. Media bias. It's alright. It's alright that it exists. It's just not the way that we were introduced, because Xbox fans said media bias because PlayStation was being covered all the time, but they neglected to point out why PS4 was always covered last gen. It was literally the better console. It ran games better. It had better games. It was a better looking system to look at.
First off, lowercase J.
It's Sonic 06. What's going on?
I gotta correct you. The Xbox One had no games. Thank you.
Oh no, we know that.
I mean, they did the first year. They had them.
Nah, bro.
Let me go and chime in real quick. I know it ain't got nothing to do with gaming.
Listen, they had.
Hold on, True Witty. Let me let's get Yella in here, because you know he might got the little baby kids.
Lord.
He got the baby kids.
Ain't nothing like a classic fucking Eggo waffle with Mrs. Butterworth.
Oh fuck! Get this guy out of here, man. Talking about some mouth. I ain't lying, man. My mouth watering right now, but
oh man,
fuck you, man. But no, Xbox One. I always give Xbox One first half. What is it? A year and a half. I give them credit. No, it's a year and a half, because they had Sunset Overdrive. They had Rise, Son of
fantastic, man.
Yeah, Rise, Son of Rome, Quantum Break, the Killer Instinct.
No, but they didn't support them.
Whoa! Don't put Quantum Break in. I mean, that game was a major fucking letdown. That game had so much potential, but they implemented that TV series bullshit.
Oh, I remember that shit.
Yeah, why do you think they remade Alan Wake instead of remaking that?
Illegal. We're not gonna address that. We're not addressing
that. Like, why do you think they're making Quantum Break 2 and instead of like
you playing Gran Turismo tonight after work?
Instead of working on more Quantum Break, they went and made Control.
Yeah, yeah. Which one? There's two J's in here. I guess you're talking about the bigger J. Okay.
Yeah, uppercase J, not lowercase J, but no punctuation.
Okay. You're talking to me then.
Look, lowercase.
Is he breaking up?
No.
Huh?
Yeah, Phil Spencer sniped him. Good.
Okay, he wasn't speaking then. Okay.
He just got sniped.
He wasn't speaking then.
Phil Spencer just got that motherfucker. As soon as I get home, I'm gonna spend about 30 to an hour playing it, get some content, put a little teaser up for tomorrow, 4K 60. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna dive into that. But yeah, man, they didn't keep that same energy with Elden Ring. I watched the whole Gran Turismo video while I was doing my workout, and he went from the grass to the track to the reflections to this to that, and with Elden Ring they didn't do that. They didn't do any of that. So there's media bias in a very, very negative way, because we got these developers putting their heart and souls into certain things like this because they know people like Digital Foundry exist, and they know they can make or break a game. But then other people don't even have to put that type of effort in. You see what I'm saying? And that's fucked up. That right there fucked up. You can get Zelda Breath of the Wild type quality and get fucking Game of the Year 80 fucking times, and then you put all your heart and soul into Horizon Forbidden West, and then it's like that shit's completely ignored until it comes around to BAFTAs and DICE and all the European award shows. But in the United States, they kind of pick and choose who the fuck they like, and they are tired of PlayStation winning. They nobody could point out, nobody could tell me that they're not tired of PlayStation winning. Remember, a lot of the journalist outlets have deep ties to Xbox. They started gaming when Xbox One came out. I mean, the original Xbox came out, which wasn't a bad console. Let me point that out, though. It was a really good console, but I'm just letting you know.
The first 3 generations of Xbox was fucking flawless. I don't care what nobody says. The 360 was a juggernaut. Yes, it.
Wait. Go back. The first how many generations?
First 2.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 3. That's illegal. Oh, okay. Go. Continue.
But no, they just went left of the blueprint, bro. Like, what made those 2 consoles, the original Xbox and the 360, a competitor, just in gaming in general, that team is no longer there. You know what I'm saying? The visions are different. The execution is a hell of a lot different. You know what I mean? And, I mean, it is what it is. You still got people that still cap for it because, again, that's where their friends, that's where their ecosystem, that's where their money's invested. But calling a spade, I mean, the men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. And truthfully, that console is pretty much utter dog shit at this point. There's no point of having it.
That's pretty sad. That you said it like that. It's true.
You just hurt a lot of people's feelings.
I mean, I'm not here to please feelings. I'm just here to state facts. And this is coming from somebody who supported the Xbox brand. And I had all consoles, but I have a PlayStation and have a Switch for my daughter. But me personally, at my age of life, there's no point in me having all the damn consoles to juggle IPs and memberships just to say, hey, I can only play Forza, Halo, and Gears over here. Yeah, you may have bought the studios of Rare and all the other acquisitions that you guys are obtaining, but none of those games are appealing to me. I don't like filler. I don't like fodder. I like quality.
Exactly. My boy Yellow, man. I mean, that's what I want to say, man. Like, I love when people say, well, I mean, it's different people out here, but people say like, because when you have kids, you can't play games. I can't tell you how many gaming fathers I know. Yellow got 2 kids. Mr. J now has 2 kids. I got like who else? Next Gen Tactics has like either 1 or 2 kids, and I'm not sure if Frostbite has any kids, but it's a lot of gaming fathers out here. Like, I mean, come on, man, don't yeah. But again, when you're dealing with kids, when you're dealing with bills, you're dealing with work and family and stuff. What's the why are you entertaining men online? Oh, I gotta buy all these fucking systems so people can like me. Fuck that dumbass shit. Buy the system that's going to give you what you need. That's all that matters. Buy the system that's giving you the games endlessly. So much that you don't have you're worried about how much time you're gonna have to finish the last one. Like, don't lie. Come on. Xbox literally does not have any games. Literally. We're not even joking. There's no trolling in that statement. Like, they don't got games. Crossfire X don't exist. That that shit sit at 40 on Metacritic. One more fucking point, it'll be in the 30s. Sitting at a 2.9 on a user score. Okay. Before we start to cover Digital Foundry's coverage of Gran Turismo 7, which it was very, very well done. I cannot remember that dude's name. The one with the glasses and the soul patch. You want to know his
John
name?
Lennon?
Is that? I thought that was the old guy's name.
Who are you talking? Oh,
on Digital Foundry. You know the one that actually does speak good of PlayStation.
Oh no, that's John Lindman is the old guy. I can't remember the other guy.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. But before I do that, let me get the shout outs out the way. Again, we got 30 minutes. No, we got an hour and 30 minutes of the stream left. So I want to run through the shout outs from the people I see to the people that joined first. So let's go with Nick. Thank you for being here. Aaron, Jeff B Gaming, Targs, Stardust, The Unknown. Let's scroll up. My boy OC Reed is back here with us. Kings of Gaming is also back here with us. Let me see. Oh, Verge Brizzle. Always a pleasure. Always supporting. Sam CTM is here. I don't think I know who you are, but I want to thank you for being here. Darkness Winds is here. Let me see. King Q3 is back. I saw you before. Always Mad Gaming is also here. James Williams is back with us as well. William Wilder Beast is also here with us. Always a pleasure to see this guy. He's always coming back, always supporting. Hustling Owl, you know, love seeing him. That fucking profile picture, that was a pleasure to make. That shit's still fire. Let's see who else is in here. Ken Pro. Yeah, man. PlayStation got a lot. Briarios is here. Welcome back. I haven't saw you in a while. And Boca Loca TV is also here. If anybody else is in the chat, anybody viewing, and if you're able to say hi or whatever, you can say hi and I can give you a shout out in the next 2 minutes. But other than that, we're gonna move on. So let me just come on. YouTube, act right, please. Why don't you make videos instead of only streams? Froggy T Right, because live streams are a flawless way of getting the information. If I make a video, I might always be late. Cedric, what's going on? Ice Queen also, what's going on? So if I was to make a video about like the Gran Turismo stuff, I would have to make like one video about that. Then I would have to make another video about Elden Ring. Then I would have to make another video about this. And it would end up being almost roughly the amount of time as a live stream. It's easier. I can have more people involved into this. You know, I don't have to worry about a lot of scheduling outside of when I go live and when I end. So it's more convenient for me. You know, videos will still be posted. And among requests, if more and more people want more and more videos, they will be posted. I've been trying to get back into it. I think I've been doing good, like once a month or like 2-3 videos a month. But it's been very, very short. More teaser on the teaser side. But like which one did I do? I did the campaign video where, you know, my hopefully the road to 10K at the end of this year. And then I did the Demon Souls Invasion video. I finally posted that one. So yeah. Arnold, what's going on? How you doing, man? Agosta, what's going on? Ghostface, what's up? I saw this dumbass troll on Twitter saying Red Dead Redemption 2 is better than Ghost of Tsushima. Red Dead Redemption 2 is mediocre. I think a lot of people argue with you on that one, and I don't want that fight. But I don't understand how both can be compared. And I'm pretty sure the person that compared Red Dead Redemption 2 to Ghost of Tsushima is probably an Xbox or a PC dude that does not have access to Ghost. And I really need, in the console war space, I need people to stop doing that. If you don't have an equivalent exclusive, stop comparing multiplats to exclusive. Especially if that said game is also available to the person you're trying to make feel some type of way. It's really stupid. It's just hard to get the info as a viewer when there is huge streams and no highlight clips. Well, that's the way I do my live streams. I will try to be a little bit better with the highlight clips. And I'll study that stuff. But yeah. I believe the majority of the subscribers like the way that I'm doing it. I don't think the live streams are too bad, especially during the week. It's anywhere between, like I said, between 11 to 2. and most of the time I get started at 11:30. So we got 11:30 to 2. It's not bad. We really don't cover that many topics either. So it's spontaneous like that. That's the whole point of me deciding to do the live streams, because you never know what type of news is gonna come up. So yeah, I kind of refrain from doing video focused news coverage, because again, news can happen at any time. But thank you for your criticism. I will take it seriously into effect, especially on making some highlights of some of the stuff we talk about. So I'm not really sure how to do that shit yet, but I will look into that shit today. Best believe. Let's jump into Gran Turismo. So, I do want to say before we get started, covering the Digital Foundry's coverage of Gran Turismo, they didn't compare Gran Turismo 7 to Forza 7 as many times as I wanted them to, but it's pretty obvious that it has.
It's funny. They did compare it though, but it's funny because when I was on Twitter, people are saying, why are you comparing freaking what you call it, a new game to a 7-year-old game? I'm like, I'm not 7-year-old game, a 5-year-old game. I'm like, that's Digital Foundry. Like I'm not the one who did this.
I mean, they're the same type of game. I mean, why not?
All I said to him is that you have not, your team has not brought out anything. So what is it to compare to?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what am I supposed to do?
I just love it. I love the whole. I love all the bitterness. I love all the salt. It's awesome. It's fucking dope. I'm telling you, man.
Stupid, bro. Everything, all of this is stupid.
Yeah, it is, man. You can't make this shit up, even if you wanted to. You can't make it up.
Just sad, bitter fanboys. That's all it is. They're upset because Max haven't brought out anything worthwhile, and then they're upset that you're comparing the new game that's only brought out to a game that had, which technically I think is even dead anyway, because didn't they take it off store?
Yeah, it's not dead because they took it off the store. They took it off the store because they didn't want to pay. They had to still pay for the rights for the vehicles, and since they were already using most of those vehicles,
Sony can do that. But Sony can do that. Why can't they?
Sony is currently doing it, but they will probably quickly stop doing that with Gran Turismo Sport. I don't want anybody to set themselves up for that. Like, Sony is doing it right now, but that's only because they're waiting for a good amount of people to migrate over to 7. When a good amount of people migrate over to 7 on the PS4 and PS5, they will. I guarantee you right now, Truity, they will announce that they're going to cut support.
I'm not down there. That's obvious.
Yeah. No, they're only doing it right now because 7 isn't out yet. But but Xbox is different. Xbox is different because Forza Motorsport 7 didn't have the legs that Gran Turismo Sport had. It just didn't have the legs. Remember they did the same thing with Drive Club? Like it was kind of masked, but let's be honest. When they closed down the studio, right, they turned off the online and they took the game away from the online. You couldn't buy the game anymore. So they virtually did the same thing. They didn't want to have multiple games underneath their umbrella. That they had to pay 2 times for the same car rights under them. So I think that Sport could get that announcement before the end of this year. That they're shift off. Obviously, they're already shifting focus because they have a sport section in Gran Turismo 7, as you know, like a sport. It's called sport something. So that already let me know that they want to get that shit out the way. Now, I am hoping that we get a sales report for Gran Turismo Sport. I expected it to be at 10 million the next time we get any information. This is pretty big though. I want everybody to understand how big what happened is. Horizon, right, is made by European developers. Elden Ring pretty much obviously takes place in a more European environment. And then Gran Turismo, as you know, the history with cars in the European over there, they love cars. So, you know, for the European gaming market, on the gaming, the gamers over there, they're eating good too. It's a lot of European focused games. So I just wanted to point that out. You know, it's really, really good for them, man. They, you know, support all these.
There's this dude that I see that loves Gran Turismo. Oh, any racing game for that matter. It's called he's already doing an all day live stream of freaking Gran Turismo from the UK. He got the game GT7.
OC Reed, you said Phil Spencer needs to get Xbox fans some games because they're spending all their time making PlayStation memes for Sony exclusives.
Oh gee, I can't say anything against that.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of research real quick. Can you guys give me just give me a minute. I ain't gotta be quiet or anything. I'm doing some research. Froggy T Wright, you say Gran Turismo 7 got a pretty good score. Why are people upset about it? People are upset about it because it's the third game that received an 88, and it seems like Metacritic is trying their hardest not to give Sony games a 90.
Listen, it's not Gran Turismo getting a bad score. It's got a good score. It's just the bias from the media is what people are talking about.
Mm-hmm. No, I think for Gran Turismo 7 versus Gran Turismo Sport, it's a big jump in the score. Yeah. But if you was to look at that same situation for Horizon, why did Horizon receive a low score than the first game when it improved on everything? See, that's kind of a step backwards. We could say the same thing for Ratchet and Clank. We already know Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is better than the very first Ratchet and Clank on PS2, but the one on PS2 got a higher score than the one on PS5. Something doesn't make sense. So we're not mad at Gran Turismo's score. We're
just not adding up.
Yeah, we're bringing focus that Gran Turismo was able to make progress and that score from the previous game. But games like Ratchet and Clank, games like Horizon Forbidden West, for some reason they received lower scores than their previous game. Even though they had fixed things, they had improved upon things, ultimately their Metacritic score was lower than their original games. And that right there is a little confusing. Mm-hmm. Cool. Great. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna let that one pass for right now. Let me if you don't mind, Froggy T Wright, whenever you get back on the keyboard, would you mind supplying us with your PlayStation Network name so we can check your trophies? Because it seems to me that you don't understand why people would be upset that a game that's receiving 10s and 8s from everybody else is receiving a 6 from certain people.
He's still asking that question?
No, he only asked it once. But I wanna see if he plays games on PlayStation. Because if he doesn't play games on PlayStation, he doesn't understand that the games are much better than they're being reviewed. And if you were playing PlayStation games, you would understand that they're being treated unfairly when it comes to reviews to other games that are not on that level. And that's really what PlayStation fans are also upset of. Like Elden Ring was able to get a 97, but it did not really outperform visually or graphically what the last Souls game really could do.
Yeah. Hey, not to mention, to add to that point, PlayStation games get a lot more reviews over the third-party games and other things, and that definitely has a big impact on the scores.
So this was
usually they're like double.
This was one other thing I wanted to point out. If you know that new and notable section on Metacritic where they have like the chart, it's like it shows like the last 5 games and they go from high to low. Well, I had noticed, and I was keeping track of it yesterday, and I was keeping track of it today. They refused to put Gran Turismo on that list. So this is what new and notable looks like. Elden Ring, 97. Horizon Forbidden West, 88. Triangle Strategy, 83. Shadow Warrior 3, 72. Chocobo GP, 65. So even though Gran Turismo came out yesterday, and it is new, and it is notable, they don't want to put the game on the chart because it would draw attention to how biased they are, preventing PlayStation Studio titles getting higher than an 88. Because there will be 2 games sitting at the same exact fucking score. And they don't want that. Because they don't want the truth to be known. But the good thing is, we are not stupid. Gamers are not stupid. We have the power of the pen with us on our side. We take screenshots. We got evidence. We got proof. And we are displaying this shit to PlayStation. And slowly but surely, PlayStation is acknowledging this stuff. And they are taking action. This is why Survivor did not get a Gran Turismo score. A Gran Turismo code. And they're not going to receive one. So I'm heading on over to Gran Turismo Metacritic to get the final tally. Well, not the final tally, but get the current tally of the reviews. 86 people reviewed the game. 86 people. And out of the 86 people, they got 4 mixed reviews. And again, this is the same shit that happened with Horizon. Now, if the majority of people agree that the game is good, then the 4 people that are saying the game is bad, they can't be right. Let me give a big shout out to the people that gave it low scores. VGC, which I'm pretty sure they're going to be the next one blacklisted by Sony because they do this shit a lot. Game Bite, I don't think I know who they are. Game Pressure, I don't know who they are. GryOnline.pl, I don't know who they are either. So there's like 3 people I don't know, and the one person that I do know always does this shit as well. So, yeah. GameSpot is still doing their review. The Verge is still doing their review. Eurogamer is still doing their review, but I don't know if they give scores. I didn't know if they gave scores or anything. But yeah. So 82 of the reviews are positive, and 4 of the reviews are mixed. They got 0 negative reviews. If you need a link, I will supply that to you right now. Really, really weird. I'm trying to make this shit up. Everybody says the game is good, but 4 people say, nah, it's bad. Like, it's kind of like what happened yesterday with the Batman reviews. Like, everybody talking about how great Batman is, but GameSpot, it's not even a not even a movie-centric website. GameSpot comes out with a 6 out of 10 review for the new Batman movie. And everybody automatically knows you did that shit for attention. I can't tell y'all the last time I clicked on any one of these websites. I will go to Twitter, I will scroll up and down, I will get my fucking news. I will not click on a single fucking website. I'm not giving them any ad revenue. I'm not giving them help at all. For real, man. I ain't messing with them. Not doing it.
It's disgraceful, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it is. You know, some of these outlets are too big to fail. Some of them are too big to ban. Some of them are too big to blacklist. But the smaller ones that continue to engage in this obvious bias, this obvious bashing of PlayStation and their exclusives, oh, they get hit up. Like again, the Survivor thing.
No, you're never too big to be blacklisted.
Mm-hmm. So
you fuck up with fuck with Sony's money, then you will be black.
Exactly.
You're not too big to be blacklisted.
Yo, OC Reed said that Forspoken's gonna get like a 75, and I agree with that. They're gonna get at like just a C rating, bro. For sure.
That's gonna be a bad game. I called it. I called it on Tuesday. But this is what I want to. We gotta dive into.
I'm gonna love the hell out of it, though. I know it. I know I am.
We're gonna dive into all the other crazy shit that we're about to talk about. This is where the show really about to get good.
Yeah.
I wanted.
Hey, we got 81 people in here. Hit that like button, man.
Yeah, hit that like button. I wanted to point out when we talk about 80s, since we got 81 people. Uncharted also got a 87, which is 1 point off from 88, which kind of proves my whole point that they are not gonna give a PlayStation game a 90.
Nah, it's not happening, bro.
Which one?
Yeah, it's not. By this point, it's not happening.
That's the one you're talking about?
Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection for the PS5.
Yeah, it's not happening, bro.
They got an 87.
Bro, that game holds up to in next gen.
I know, but look, again, bro, that's the thing. When you talk to these people, it's crazy, man.
But yo, Forza Horizon 5 got a 92, huh?
I wanted
Gran Turismo King.
Yeah, exactly.
The amount of
Forza Horizon got an overall of 100, bro.
I wanted to talk about something. I want to talk about something, and this is what we also pertaining to the same thing, and this is about the games media. So the games media obviously gave It Takes Two better scores than Returnal because it was easier. You could play it in co-op, blah blah blah, right? Well, if you didn't have a co-op partner, you couldn't play the fucking game. Nobody talked about that shit. So, Returnal got shitted on because games media thought it was difficult. But right now for the BAFTAs, that's a very, very prestigious award show. They say that Returnal and It Takes Two lead the 2022 BAFTA Awards nominations. You see that? They shitted on the game, but everybody knows how good it really is. At the end of the day, all this hatred doesn't even fucking matter. Especially when Sony ends up with the majority of the awards at the end of the day. In total, for the whole library of their studios together, Sony is the most award-winning fucking gaming machine on this planet Earth.
Mm-hmm. It's also the market leader.
Exactly. we didn't talk about that too. Yeah, they got 46% market leader all across the world. That's hardware, games, and services, and that's versus Nintendo and Xbox split into 1-on-1. PlayStation kicks both of their asses, and again, they got the lion's share of the market, and that's really some serious shit. Hitman, Sniper, OG, The Shadows. Okay, so there's another Hitman. I'm just gonna scroll through Twitter real quick.
Hitman?
Well, some content. You know that game's always been updated with content. So I wanted to also talk about something that's going on with the Xbox community. I don't know if it's a running joke from the PlayStation fans, but I will see. It seems like the Xbox people are heavily relying on Starfield. And Starfield isn't coming out until...
That's not a relying joke. That is actually true.
That's true? Well, yeah. Starfield comes out in November.
They need it to be...
So I need to understand Why are you talking about a game that comes out in November and fucking March? In the beginning of March, no less. This is only the 3rd day of March.
I'm talking about Halo last year before Halo, freaking summer came around. like they need the big popular games to do well.
Fuck. We gotta cover this as a red alert. 15 minutes ago, red alert. The Elden Ring's director comments on the game's difficulty. This is something he's never done. This is what happens when your games sell a lot. You start to change. If your games don't sell not a lot, and you know why, then you start to change. Both things are going to cause change. So this is what he says. He says, I do feel apologetic towards anyone who feels there's just too much to overcome in my games. I just want as many players as possible to experience the joy that comes from overcoming hardships. That phrase when he says, I just want as many players as possible to experience. I can't tell you. I heard that shit from Phil Spencer and I heard that shit from Jim Ryan. Bro. Hey, bro. You can't make this shit up. Y'all cannot sit up here and tell me you never heard that phrase. Let me read. True Witty, hold on. Let me speak clearly to the chat so they can hear what I was saying. This is the passage in his quote that he said. I want to read the whole quote, but I'm gonna read over the passage as well. He says, "I do feel apologetic towards anyone who feels there's just too much to overcome in my games." This is the passage that you've heard from Phil Spencer. You've also heard this passage from Jim Ryan, as far, on his comments towards making games multi-platform and putting games everywhere. And this is what he says: I just want as many players as possible to experience the joy that comes from overcoming hardship.
But their games are already multi-platform, so he's talking about difficulty.
Yeah, he's talking about difficulty because, again, like I wanted to read this last part out, True Witty. I just want as many players as possible to experience the joy that comes from overcoming hardship. That means he wants people to have enough difficulty to say that I was able to do it, but not too much to say that I couldn't. That's a passage right there letting you know he wants even more people to play the game because he knows people don't play the game based on the rumor that the games are difficulty, but he doesn't want to alienate the veterans that look for the difficulty, so he has found a middle ground. And the middle ground was all key when it came to it being open world. It being open world made the game tremendously easy. Knowing that you did not have to fight a boss and you can run away. That made the game easier than any of the Souls games ever created. Because once you go into a boss battle in any other Souls game, you're stuck there. The door shuts behind you. So that just the open world aspect made Elden Ring easy. And not to mention that you can just run around on your fucking donkey and slash the enemy up like fucking anime and not get hit once. So I mean, don't get me fucking started. Don't get me started on how easy Elden Ring is. And this is coming from somebody.
Jay, even if you run away from the boss will gain back health. It's not like the boss health stays the same.
Mm-hmm.
If you run from the boss will regain its health. So you still got to do the boss in one to go.
Exactly.
So I guess you keep your souls, I guess, right? I guess you keep your souls. I guess that's the difference, right?
Yeah, but even if the boss goes back to full health when you run away, it's still you had the option. You're not locked into the boss battle. That's why I'm saying it's easy. You can run away from, and this is not just bosses. You can run away from any enemy. Just run away. Or get on your donkey and it gives you more speed to run away. from the danger, and then you just go somewhere easier and just level up on easier enemies. You see? I mean, it's the options provide it with
go to that area and level up.
exactly. Okay, I just posted my tweet. Returnal haters looking pretty stupid right now because it has all these BAFTA Game Award nominations.
Oh damn.
It's all right. Y'all can hate on all these PlayStation games, and then when they round up all these awards at the end of the fucking cycle, don't be mad. Don't be fucking mad. Okay.
I do wonder though why is the Game Awards the biggest award show when there's so many other award show around it? Jeff Keighley's knocked it out.
Oh god, they're making a reboot to White Man Can't Jump. Oh fuck! I'm just scrolling through. I'm just scrolling through, bro, and oh my goodness.
Again, I guess they want to emphasize that they can't run for real. Like they can't jump for real. Goddamn. They want people to really know.
The fuck is this shit? I'm just reading this shit like on Twitter. It could happen tomorrow. Experts know disaster upon disaster looms for West Coast. Have prepared scenarios to ready region. Whatever, man. Like, look, you know, on those movies where like shit happens, it's always either California, New York. Yeah, it's either California or New York that always gets hits for, you know, by those disaster movies they used to make. It's always like California and New York gets fucked up. You know, like, that's so fucking crazy.
What the fuck?
It's so fucking crazy. What I find funny is that outside of people, I think we got a red alert.
Oh, this is a disgusting tweet that someone screenshot.
Okay, hold on. Hold that one. This one's bigger. Seafood just hit 1 million players.
Oh yeah, I know. I heard about that yesterday.
Yeah. No, that shit just got. They just talked about it an hour ago. They just said this an hour ago. Let me retweet this. Okay. A disgusting tweet. Is that the one where the PlayStation dude talked bad about Nadella's son dying?
Yeah.
I figured you was gonna say that. Yeah, it is. It's disgusting. Again, like I said, we have some really toxic people in our community, and I don't understand why they're still here. But you know, people allow them to continue to fester. You see them toxic. If you don't like what you see in your community, block them. Get rid of them. Now be careful.
No Jumpman fan. That's the name. Okay.
Yeah,
you getting blocked, bro. That's fucked up.
Get that dude out of here. I'm pretty sure I already have him blocked, but I will look his name up. I'm still scrolling through.
The nigga says Sony 1 Max Sub 0. I am happy. Well, what the fuck is coming? Yeah, I'm going. I'm searching for that nigga, bro.
Yeah. Don't make him famous, but yeah, get him. Yeah, go look him up, block him. I'm still scrolling through to see if we got any major, any other breaking news to cover. Let's see. I think a lot of Souls fans don't like Demon Souls because they know it's owned by PlayStation. So, yeah, that's what I think. CD Projekt Red will stop selling games in Russia and Belarus. They said because of Russia's attack on Ukraine. I guess that's good.
I agree. They should.
Yeah, everybody should, but they're not. They're not making that announcement. They should, but they're not making that announcement. They really should though. But for some reason, they're not making that announcement.
I don't get it. How the hell did they get
What happened?
I must. No, I just must be.
Did you see all this
Okay.
crazy shit that's going on in Dreams right now?
No, I haven't seen what was going on in Dreams.
People just creating some crazy, fucking amazing games like Motorstorm and Dragon Ball Z Fighters, and it just looks really, really good.
I've seen Dragon Ball Z characters before in there, but
So today is the 5th birthday of Breath of the Wild, and the media, as of 50 minutes ago to an hour, they are going wild covering how good the game was. It looks like dog shit. It looked like dog shit then, it looks like dog shit now. I do find, again, this, I was talking earlier about the media bias. Like, okay, you decide to talk about Breath of the Wild on his 5th birthday. You deciding to ignore Gran Turismo. Which game pushes us closer to the expectation of next gen? Nintendo or PlayStation? Who is actually pushing us towards next gen? Nintendo or PlayStation? And if your answer is PlayStation, why the fuck are you focused on what Nintendo did 5 fucking years ago? Man, you can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up at all. Wow. That's well, that's a red alert. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. If that is true, I'm just gonna say, if that is true, then that is first class red alert announcement. We will I think we'll just make sure we talk about that right now. Yeah. So it looks like we might have The Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer factions information to talk about today, right now. So that's what we're gonna do. But then I'm gonna hop on Horizon if you guys don't mind, because I still got shit to do over there. Okay, that is pretty interesting. That is really, really interesting. Okay, so somebody found these 3 armors in the files for The Last of Us Part 2. And they believe these are the armors that were going to be used in the multiplayer, or will be used in the multiplayer. This is really, really interesting. Again, we got normal Scott Blue police armor. We got this other one. I believe that this was going to be the case. I also believe that whatever they started to do with The Last of Us Factions Part 2, the multiplayer, I believe they scrapped everything and they started all over again. Because by now, 2 years after The Last of Us came out, I believe we were supposed to at least have a teaser or acknowledgement of artwork or concept art or concept or like just anything from the multiplayer. So I do believe that they scrapped what they had and they made it for again. Now the basis for the gameplay and the graphics are probably, they're still gonna use The Last of Us Part 2 single player as at the core, but whatever they did have that people are continuously like, they're digging through The Last of Us Part 2, they're trying to mod it and shit like that. People on PC, yes, they have the code. I tell people this all the time. They get our codes early and they've been modding shit. I do believe that this is true. The shit's found on a file. It's under the multiplayer file when they go dig through. and this was gonna be the multiplayer, but for some reason something happened, and they didn't want to put it out. And this, I mean, it's gonna happen more. More and more that people find this stuff in the code for The Last of Us, but I'm really hoping that by the end of this year, Naughty Dog can give us some sort of insight on what they're doing with the multiplayer, because that's probably one of my most disappointing things about Naughty Dog right now is that I don't know what the fuck they're doing. So here we go. I just wanted to get this information out. This is related to games. And this is Ukraine has now asked Epic Games, Nintendo, Rockstar, 2K, Bandai Namco, and Activision Blizzard to stop supporting Russia. And I would expect them saying stop supporting Russia with games. So we will see if any of that shit happens. We'll see what's going on. You playing Uncharted? No? Okay.
Reporting block on that nigga.
You got him?
I reported his tweet and blocked that shit.
Hey, bro,
too.
if you can go back to his channel and copy and paste his name and send it to us in the Legion so we can just easily find his ass, thank you, man.
I'll copy his freaking
Okay.
I screenshot it already, so.
Okay, cool. I'm just scrolling through a little bit more on Twitter just to make sure I don't fucking leave out anything, because we're not gonna be talking together again until Sunday.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. Let me read this one from Chris String. Overall, PS5 and PS4 accounted for 41% of sales. PC accounted for 30% of sales, and Xbox accounted for 29% of sales. I'm really confused about that one. What game is he talking about? Oh, okay, here we go. Elden Ring digital sales plus physical breakdown in the UK still shows PlayStation dominating in sales, with PC coming in second. So yeah, PlayStation is still the home of Souls games. We supported the game more than PC by 11%, and we supported the game more so on PlayStation than Xbox, which is sitting at 29%. So, and to be honest, Xbox and PC are almost neck and neck. PC is at 30%, Xbox is at 29%, PlayStation's at 41%. So I've been saying this for years now. I don't need data. It's just obvious shit. PlayStation gamers buy games more than PC and Xbox gamers. And even when it's a hyped up multi-platform game, it still sells better. So again, if you was to add that to the physical sales, that's really massive, because PlayStation dominated with an 80% of physical versus the 41% for digital. So that they really did dominate with physical. Let me continue to scroll down, because it's definitely some shit. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Dreams, but whatever is going on with Dreams on my Twitter feed, motherfuckers are truly just doing the work on that. I don't know when the shit went there, but yeah. New Sly Cooper and Infamous games are being made, says a new report. I will disregard that because it's coming from Screen Rant, and I don't trust anything from any website with rant at the end. You probably just kind of disregard, because it's like
I don't have nothing with rant in the name.
Yeah, anything with rant in it is like you might want to disregard. So this is let me see the tweet, what it says. I can corroborate that a new Sly Cooper and a new Infamous are in development, even with some delays of some console
You can
exclusives.
corroborate. What can you prove if you already know, if you already have this much faith?
I mean, that's what insiders do. I know this, I heard this, and blah blah blah. But can you show me? No, I can't show you. But I know somebody that knows somebody that said that
knows
was
a
happening.
person that knows a person that is very secretive and he can't expose himself. But he told me definitely it is coming.
Yeah. So Sifu selling 1 million in 3 weeks, and also sitting at a solid 80 on Metacritic, is probably enough for Sony to say we want you. So I think that is very good. 1 million in 3 weeks, and it's sitting at 80 for an indie title that had a difficulty, and it's still at a nice solid 80. I think Sony should really look into acquiring that studio for a Slow Clap. So again, congratulations to Slow Clap for the success on Sifu, which I do want to get back into. Let's see. If the sequel comes out this year, and it will be scored at 89, calling it now. Somebody said that about the sequel to God of War 2018. I couldn't agree more. I know I don't want to agree, but I will have to agree with that guy.
Well, I told you that.
Yeah. The way they've been treating PlayStation, they don't want it to win at all, man.
I told you. I said this already, bro. They would not give it any fair shake.
I don't believe.
I see an 87 to an 89. That's the low. That's how I don't think they'll go any lower than 87, but it will not pass a 90.
That shit's crazy, bro. The internet is a wild place, man. It's called the Wild West for a fucking reason.
Wild West, Jay. That's what the WWE stands for.
Wild West, man. Speaking of WWE, I did want to put a little bit of information out there.
Oh, shoot! I did for that. I was gonna say.
Were you gonna talk about the body formations that they got rid of it and now they only have presets again, like back in the day, which is not good. That's actually bad. Also, I saw some of the hair, at least for the beard, and it looked really, really last gen. So it seems like them taking a break for 2 years didn't really improve the quality at all.
It only improved on the fighting, but that's about it. The graphics still look last gen. I don't get that though. Like, I'm dead serious.
Mr. Mass Producer's right. Most PC fanboys are Xbox refugees. Yeah, they are Xbox refugees from the original Xbox. Yep. Before we get into let's spend about 11 more minutes on just some gaming news. And since y'all talking about wrestling used to be good back in the day, but it was PlayStation that did that. PlayStation had the best wrestling games. Next to Nintendo 64. After PlayStation got the contract for SmackDown, it was over. It was over. From SmackDown on PS1 to SmackDown, the last SmackDown that was on PS2, bro. It was fucking over. PlayStation was in that shit.
Not versus Raw was one of the best ones, bro.
Wrestling.
SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. That was awesome too.
Yeah, there's another wrestling game that's coming out, and I want that game. So this is it's called.
You mean the AEW game?
Nope, it's called the Wrestling Code. I'm gonna put it up on screen.
I heard of that.
Yeah, bro, you gotta look at this. So I'm not following these motherfuckers, but I follow them on Twitter. This is a game developer named Virtual Basement. You definitely should check them out. We're gonna go take a look at their render of Big Papa Pump. Yeah, the Wrestling Code doesn't give a fuck. They're gonna add any fucking body they want. And I can't fucking wait. So I'm guessing that they'd be working with the Unreal Engine 4, 4.5, or maybe even Unreal Engine 5. This shit looks
that
good.
looks good.
I know, right? I'm telling you right now, WWE, the new game, ain't even as good looking as this. And we got problems there. That's some serious problems.
That is good.
I know, man.
What? that muscle form is insane.
Yeah, I know, right? So I'm glad they're adding a classic Papa Pump because the he lost a lot of muscle mass in his older age and his arm is kind of deflated and shit. So it's good that they're adding a classic version of Papa Pump. They also add this dude, which is probably known a lot in the indie circuit. So the Wrestling Code is gonna have a shitload of people from the indie circuit, but it's gonna have a lot of wrestlers that you probably know from AEW, WWC, WCW, WWF, and shit like that. But a good amount of them are from the independent wrestling circuit.
Yeah, that's you said that's Wrestling Code, okay?
Yeah, it's called The Wrestling Code. I've been keeping track of this game for for 2 years now, and I know they had a little bit of a hiccup because of COVID to get the people in there for the mocap. But all in all, man,
is there any time period?
I don't know what the time period is. I couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't tell you, but I know that on their YouTube channel they're showing what they were showing. First of all, they were showing contract signings. That they had wrestlers actually signing the contract to let you know that they were going to be in the game. It was really, really fucking awesome. I think they also got Kurt Angle gonna be in the game as well. So
wow.
Yeah, they got because like it's a lot of wrestlers, that weren't being used by WCW and stuff like that. They're showing their whole mocap performance and stuff. So man, they got it. They got the whole thing for real. They are not even messing around. They got, like I said, they call virtual basement because their shit's literally in a basement. Their mocap studio. But their first game that they produced was this Army Man game. And I want to confirm here. To you guys. There it is. I want to confirm that their first game that they ever made was using the Unreal Engine 4. So it's you could probably assume that the wrestling game that they're using is going to use Unreal Engine 4, which again, I'd rather a game use the Unreal Engine 4 because it's a beautiful game engine than whatever the fuck 2K is using, because it's getting dated, bro. It's getting dated. So this is the first game they made. They made a very good Army Man game. As you guys know, I used to play the Army Man game on Sergeant's Heroes. I used to play that on the PlayStation 1. I also used to play the version on N64. And I really liked it. And I think they did really, really good here for their first game. Especially with the rendering of realistic environments and stuff. Like, the kitchen and stuff like that. So I knew that they had some skill when it came to the engine of the Unreal Engine. I knew they had some skill with, some of that stuff. And even the Army Men, depending on who you would pick, they had some really good detail on it. It's a game lost to time. Sadly, this game was released on PC, and then 7 years later, they put it on Xbox and PlayStation. I don't know what took them so long, but I feel like it was a really, really good game.
They're an indie studio, aren't they?
Yeah, they're an indie studio, but it looked like they had enough backing to get some shit done with wrestling, and I think it should be able to pay off. I really hope that everything pays off because we need a good wrestling game. Okay, WWE can't cut it for us anymore, man. And then because they keep firing people, we're not even gonna see our favorite wrestlers all at the same place.
Nope.
You know, you're better off supporting any other game besides WWE 2K because your favorite wrestlers are everywhere else besides WWE right now. You know?
Yeah,
So-
Daniel Bryan's gone. Like,
Yeah, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk is gone. They're all at
Yeah.
AEW. I know they signed people like what's his name? AJ Styles and what's the other dude name? The big dude. Kevin Owens. Because they were gonna leave. So they signed them to $1 million contracts. And it sucked because they would have been better anywhere else.
They're still not doing anything with them though.
Mm-hmm. So I wanted to show this right here. This is another, again, just a little bit of a game, showing off the render of the wrestler. And this is one of them, they rendered one of the wrestlers in the game engine. And I must say, this looks really, really good. I must say. So, you know, the performance capture that they're using for a lower level game developer, it is very good. And it's sad to say that it might be even as good or better than what 2K is doing, which is, again, not a good thing to say about a big ass multi-million-dollar company like Take-Two. So that really sucks, man. Aaron, let me go take a look at that one real quick because I did want to see that. Let me see. Disney. Oh, it's called Disney Speedstorm. Let's go take a look. Because I think they only posted one trailer. And I think the quality was piss poor because the game was running on Switch. But the game, from what I understand, is multi-platform. But they only showed the Switch version, which is probably one of the stupidest things you could have ever fucking did. But let's go take a look at the trailer on the Disney UK. Even though this is the ones running on Switch, and I believe on PS4 and PS5 it should look better, but I'm actually interested in it. It's see, this is, and see, it's coming from Gameloft. Gameloft, I used to mess with them a lot. Gameloft is a primary cell phone game developer, but they've always made good looking games, so it's good to see that Disney trusts them enough to do something on PC and console specifically. Let me go see if I can get the gameplay trailer. See where the fuck it's at. See if IGN got it over here. Okay, so here we go. So basically it's Mario Kart and Crash Team Racing alternative. The difference on this one is going to be a lot of Disney characters that you know and love. It's a free-to-play title, so it's definitely going to be a games with a service, a title that will be changing, a title that will be adding different characters and race cars. So it's pretty dope. I mean, it looks like it has some good drifting. Like I said, it's free-to-play. It's going to be multi-platform, and it might be cross-play.
There's a lot of mobile studios that really are good at this, good at making.
Oh yeah,
games.
a lot of mobile studios are good at making games, but for some reason they only stay on You know.
It's the budget. That's why they stay on mobile. It's the budget. The budget on mobile is easy.
Hmm.
It's cheaper.
So they have an official. They have an official website, and it does look like Belle from Beauty and the Beast is in the game. Mickey Mouse is there. Um, Captain Jack Sparrow is there. Mulan is there, and we are talking about the 1990s Mulan, and Sully from Monsters Inc. is also there. So it looks like they have some good classics characters from Disney's past, primarily. So it'll be interesting. Obviously, Buzz Lightyear and the Toy Story gang will probably end up in here because of the movie coming out. So everybody is using their IPs except for Sony. Like Sony is the only one not making a game with their IPs, you know. So it is what it is, man. You said what, Truity?
I said, you mean Disney?
Yeah, Disney's using a game with their IPs, and then WB is also using a game with their IP with that little Smash Brothers game. Remember?
Yeah.
I forgot what the fuck it's called. But yeah, I mean, hey, that's what I feel like. That's what everybody's doing.
Listen. Since Smash is gone, Sony needs to freaking bring back. Need to bring back also. That's the way I look at it. This is your opportunity.
I agree. I couldn't agree
This
more.
is the biggest opportunity.
I couldn't agree more. Wait up. They said it was a way to dive in the water. Let's see if I can get that right.
Jay, don't fall for the trick. They're lying to you.
No, I remember this. I remember it was. Let me see. Traversal, underwater, swimming. There we go. While jumping over water, quickly tap circle. There it is. Jumping over the water, you gotta quickly tap circle. Let's see if that shit works. Nope, that shit didn't work. I know it works, but I think maybe I gotta be higher or something, or they said jumping over the water tap circle. Okay, I don't know. That shit doesn't work.
Double tap circle.
It's double tap?
Yeah.
Oh, it's double tap. Okay. They said tap. That's illegal. I'm still running around the map of the second portion of the map to try to clear it up to find out what's going down. See, you see this whole part? I haven't even explored this. Like, see, bro, I don't know what's gonna happen when I get over here, man. The fuck is this? Black.
Oh, they're talking about Horizon. I just looked on the map.
I don't know, man. That shit's crazy.
If you're talking about Horizon, Jay, it's great to go in the water.
The dive in the water?
Yeah, to dive on the water.
No, not dive. Like when you swan dive.
Oh, swan dive. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I know how to dive underwater. I just want to know how you swan dive into the water. Call me Waterman. My powers is throwing holy water at Xbox fans and making them come to the dark side. PlayStation. But there is no Game Pass because no one needs it. So there's three swimming methods. Normal, like rushing, and then like a dash. Huh. I've been swimming the wrong way the whole fucking time. I really have not been in the water as much as you guys probably thought I have been. But now
there's only a few parts in the game. There's only a few areas. There's only a few sections where there's water where you can dive on the water. Like it has to be really deep.
How far are you? You far?
I'm in the second section. I'm probably where you're at. Not where you're at, but
You farther than mine?
no.
Oh, that's illegal.
I'm about level 15 or so, 15 or so. I'm in the second area where the
Okay.
tall lake is.
Well, shit, bro. When you get far enough in that area, you will see there's a shitload. Whoa, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? Uh-oh. Look like I found some treasure cave. Look like I found a treasure cave for real. Damn, I got a chunk of that shit. That's what I'm talking about.
You found Batman's cave, Jay.
Oh yeah, I found Batman's cave.
Bro, it would have been so dope if they actually did a crossover with that.
Yeah, Batman and Horizon.
It would have been so cool, actually. I ain't going to lie. You found a prehistoric Batman Batman in suit.
Okay, well I guess that's it for this little area for Aloy. I mean, I guess there's nothing else over here. I'm gonna just keep fucking searching. So there's a little cavern over there. I'm just gonna fill out the map because I don't think there's any more side missions just restricted to this area because all of them are taking me to the next area, if I'm not mistaken. But obviously there's gotta be something in this little fucking pocket. I don't know what, but something gotta be there. Where the fuck am I going? There we go. Let me see if I can make it all the way to the fucking water. Got fucking glint hawks over there. Hate glint hawks. Am I gonna make it to the water? Oh, this is a perfect glide if I can make it to the water. Good shit. I feel like she activates the gliding so slow, and I wish it wasn't so fucking slow. Hey, what the fuck is that? Uh-oh, we ain't doing that. What the fuck is that? I just saw something in the fucking water. What the fuck is that? Nope. Time for me to get back on land. I thought I was gonna swim to this new area, but no. I don't like my chances there.
Wait, what's over there?
I don't know. I saw something in the water.
Oh, Jay's like, fuck that shit.
Okay, it's two barrel words or whatever. Yeah,
Jay saw some blue lights in the water.
nah, I'm not messing with that.
Hold on, can you even fight on the water, or do you have to literally just ignore what's on the water?
Doesn't look like I can. Nope, doesn't look like I can. Nope.
I'm 71 people.
What is going on over in this little pocket? I knew it was undiscovered, but damn. And I want to also discover this little foggy ass pocket. And then probably whatever the fuck is in this mountain pass. Because there was one area that I tried to go to and they literally prevented me from going there. And they told me they were going to reset me. It was this little area over here. I don't know what the fuck happened. But this little foggy ass pocket right here, I need to figure out what's going on there. There's a hunting grounds that I have not successfully done. I need to do that. And I'm trying to figure out, is there like a... That's the tree. I was wondering if it's like a battle arena. I think there's only one that I've explored so far. Yeah, I think there's only one battle arena. But yeah, you know, by me doing all that I'm doing in the way that I do it, they are definitely letting me know that I need to get that deep swimming shit, especially for the second area. True, what he was talking about. Like, as you can see where I'm at, it's a shitload of like this whole area. That's a lot of water. You know, the southern part of this second area is a lot of water.
You need that breathing shit, bro. That's what you.
But when you travel as much as I have, Truity, you find a lot of underwater caves that are not connected to the deep water area, and you also need your diving equipment for that too.
That's what I'm saying. You need that breathing apparatus so you can go underwater properly.
Can't wait. I don't know what happened over here. This looks like the edge of no man's land.
Edge of eternity.
Might be edge of eternity. We'll figure it out. Something up. All I know is whatever is up, there's definitely something down.
That's so funny.
I'm serious. I'm pretty sure it's something down there. Because if these buildings got fucked up, it's definitely some shit down here.
Yeah, but if that happened, I mean, someone that's obviously there, and
something down here. It's probably some treasure chest. I love diving and then finding the treasure chest. I love that shit. The thing that fucking kills me is that little pulse you get when you're running out of oxygen. Oh, that shit scares me.
That's what needs. You need that breathing apparatus, man.
Yeah. And what's fucked up is you only be halfway done your oxygen and that shit be pulsing. I'm like, man, leave me alone.
No, it's because if you go down too far, you won't be able to get back up in time. That's why it starts pulsing.
That's illegal. Okay, that's illegal. I'm good.
If you go down too far, you won't be able to get back up in time before you run out of oxygen. That's why they pulse so early.
Whoa. You let me jump up there, but you didn't really let me jump up there? Okay, whatever. Huh. There's some trees over here that would let me hide in them, so there's something over here on this island. I'm telling you, man. You are leaving the play area and should turn back. If you continue your last save. You see that shit? I don't know why they telling me this. Like, I feel like there's something over here that I could.
Are you doing a mission?
Nah, I don't think so.
See, there was a glitch. There was a glitch. Like in my last playthrough when I was doing the hunting grounds.
Yeah.
Because I never finished one of the missions. I just left it. I ended it right because I failed. I didn't do what they wanted me to do in time.
Okay. I think I know what I'm doing. I didn't meet with Varl and Zoe. I was in the process of finishing that one, but I haven't really did. I just left out the area. So maybe that's why they're telling me that shit. But there's definitely other stuff. Hold on, man. Let me go see what the fuck else is here. Level 32, level 22. What's this one? The root is blind. See, okay, so there's two things I need. So it looks like my little exploration is going to come to an end because, well, like I said, I want to... Can I travel here? Okay, I can travel here. What I really want to do is I need whatever I need to do those flowers, because there's a lot of those blocking my path, and I need that underwater shit. So that's what I want to do. So when I get back on here, whenever the fuck I have time, because like I said, I got the birthday party on Saturday. That's gonna take up my whole week. Love my family, like I said I do, and I want to be there for them. I gotta be there for them, but as far as me only having the weekends to do anything. It's
You got
gonna.
Sunday. You got only Sunday.
I
You
got only
Monday,
Sunday, and I
Monday
got the
off work.
Sunday show too. So 1 second, I'll be right back.
Can you even fight on the water though? That's one thing I actually want to know.
Okay, so like I was saying, yeah, I gotta find some time, and then Gran Turismo is working into that time. I really wanted to rush through more Horizon, but because of my playstyle and I wanted to explore and shit, it's like, I still, like I said, I feel like I did good. I explored the introduction, the second level, the third, fourth, and fifth level is gonna areas are gonna be fucking crazy because it's just getting bigger and bigger. And then as far as my trophy percentage, I think I did pretty damn good on this game though, man. Like, let me show y'all my trophy percentage. My trophy percentage is 27%, 19 trophies out of 59. And when you go over here to the other percentages of trophies I haven't unlocked, it's still pretty fucking high. Like, there's like 2 in the 80%, 70%, 70%, 50, 20. So I still feel like I'm doing pretty good, knocking a game out, but it's still a lot more to go. And I'm not bitching, I'm not complaining. I like it. But something is going on in this little fucking area, and I don't know what the fuck it is. I will go explore that. In the meantime, save right here. And then see how many L's we can give to Truity. That's what we look forward to. You gotta be kidding me, I'm about to say. Oh, okay. Well, my sound is off, so that's probably not gonna help me either. There we go.
Oh Lord, now people coming.
Uh-oh. Of course. I come to an area and I was like, why was it so foggy? Well, I came over that bitch. There's a fucking campfire right there. And this is nothing but a bunch of fucking what is it? The Velociraptor motherfuckers. I do what I gotta do. Oh man, shut up with the stupid ass. They're powerful against acid. Best believe I'm gonna get your dumb asses. There's 3 of them over this bitch, huh? I'm just gonna fuck up one and see if we can just get the rest of them to fall in these fucking traps. Okay. I hate this fucking bow. This. Yeah, don't say shit, you little bitch. I will fuck your ass up. Sit your ass down. Drink. Drink the tears of the Xbox fans. Oh, fucking bitch. Where are the other explosions? Oh shit. I just got another trophy. Don't run. Don't run. I saw you. I saw you try and run. Nah, buddy. You're dead. And if I find your motherfucking brother, I'm killing him too. Yeah, don't run from me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give me that. Give me all that. Good shit. Okay, so where is the other one? Somewhere, but I don't know where. Is it over here? There you go, you little fucker. You look like you were stuck in there. Oh, it don't matter. Okay, it looks like we're all good. Well, it is what it is. Did I level up? Nope. But I did pick up a new trophy. And what does that pump me up to? 20 trophies out of 59, 28%. So I feel like my playstyle is still very successful because I'm knocking probably out some crazy ass trophies like do something a certain time, you know, shit like that. Like this one, like I'm about to get this reach level 30. I'm gonna get that out the way early because the way I'm playing, I'm just leveling up and shit. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Not bad. Blah blah blah. Learn skills on one tree. Oh, learn all skills on one tree. Wow, that's a nice silver trophy. Cool. Let me see what's this. Equip a weapon of any tier with 2 coils. Okay. Just gotta equip another weapon with that. Okay, that's cool. Inflict every elemental state on a enemy at least once. Okay, I think I might have done that. I think it was like probably 1 or 2 more to do. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so we had came over here. Oh, there's an unknown little place. We're gonna go fuck with that real quick. Get this workbench. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Making some progress. Even just a couple of 30 minutes, an hour or something. I'm just trying to make progress before I dive deeper into the story where I don't want to be bothered, you know. Okay. Upgrade. No. Outfit. Still no. There's just a lot of things with the pouches. It's just a few different types of animals that I haven't killed, and I need to. See, that's the key. I got the shards, but I need animal parts. So I need to kill some birds, some vultures. I mean, it's cool because they really do have so many different types of animals this time around. It's not just the robots, it's the animals. So it's half and half. They did really good with this. I still, like I said, I still can't believe it's sitting at an 88. Like, that's unfair. Okay, so we found that one. That's dope. We got that one out the way. There was.
Survivor, bro. I tell you.
I know, right? There was a area right here that's close to the other place.
Yeah, this game is like one of the most deserving 90+ titles I've ever seen. One of the most.
It's sad,
like,
man.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, it's really sad that they did what they did, and they sadly they, like I said earlier to True Witty, they didn't even get the code. They hired someone that had the code and had them basically write a short review for their channel to get people pissed off enough to view their channel by the negative score that they were going to give the game anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So whether they got the code legitimately or they didn't, they were always going to give the game a bad score. Gran Turismo is going to be the same fucking way. I love it because if you love Forza, you should like this game, right? I'm telling you, shit about to go. Man, I can't wait for them to post their review. I can't wait. Okay.
You're gonna hear it got a 6 because there's too many car customization. Like,
I know.
too many car customization. It takes up your time. I'm like,
it takes up a lot of stuff. That's what they're gonna say.
They're gonna say the drive. They're gonna say the driving doesn't feel good enough because it's gonna be too tight and too realistic. Although that's what the game is.
Again,
that's what the game's all about.
A lot of people. Another reason why he was caught because it's not about the list of games he just shitted on. It's also about the pictures of the guy that owns the website, and they those pictures are showing that he's an Xbox fan. So that's another thing that got him in trouble. Like I don't know. I just think that they don't. They think that we stupid. That's what.
On his website?
No, people found those. People found those pictures on the internet. They're not featured on his website. They found them on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah, he took pictures with Phil Spencer. He has a picture of him wearing the Halo mask, the Halo helmet or whatever. He has an Xbox shirt, and there's a picture with him holding the Xbox Series X. So again, he doesn't have any pictures of being out buddy or excited about being a PlayStation owner, but he has those pictures for Xbox. So again, that added into all the evidence that he obviously is doing this shit on purpose. You know, but it's really not Sony. You know, yeah, they could take the access back. It's Metacritic allowing any and every publication to post reviews on their website. If they cared more about the quality of the written reviews, then we wouldn't have so much bullshit when it comes to games getting bad scores. They don't deserve them. You know?
Yeah, Metacritic needs to go away, man. Or they need to completely overhaul it.
Yeah, they need to reevaluate websites, like small ass websites. I'm sorry, like small ones. They and you don't know them, and they don't have no credibility outside of a big game, and then every time a big game comes out, they give it bad scores. Something up there, man. Survivor is a small website. We only know them because they give bad reviews to PlayStation games. They're a small website. Nobody on a regular season, nobody knows them.
Right.
Yeah, nobody knows them.
I didn't even know them until they expose themselves.
Yeah. Okay, guys, it is 2:00. I don't want to leave. I wish I could stay, but sadly, I got to get ready for work. So that's what I'm about to do. I hope you
You gotta
guys.
get them Phil Spencer pennies.
You got to get the Phil Spencer pennies tomorrow. I'm going to see the Batman movie bright and early in the morning, and then on Saturday I won't be reachable because of my brother's birthday. So I will see you guys on the Sunday show, but I might see y'all Saturday night. I might live stream a little bit of Gran Turismo Saturday night, and you might see a
I'm playing that tonight. I'm playing that as soon as we hit 12.
I think I might be able if I got enough energy when I get home, I might click on the game and try to see how much I could play a little bit before I go back to sleep. Because like I said, I gotta be up early in the morning to get out to DC to see this movie. But I appreciate everybody that showed up today, all the love, all the support, as always. You guys can catch me on Twitter or Instagram, or anywhere else. All my contact information is public, so hit me up. Just because I'm offline doesn't mean I'm not still doing gaming shit. So I'll see you guys later. True Witty, Games for Eternity, do you guys have some spare time?
Yeah, got some spare time here.
Okay, cool. I wanted to talk to you guys about the console war.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we talked about the console war because that shit gonna be funny. Okay, everybody, peace out. Enjoy your weekend.